Hi everyone, in this video we're going to discuss about Internet Control Message Protocol, which is ICMP. The first thing, what is ICMP? So ICMP, or the Internet Control Message Protocol, operates at the network layer and serve as a diagnostic tool for the network communication problems. Basically, ICMP is employed by a network devices like routers to verify if data is reaching its intended destination properly or not. While ICMP plays a critical role in error reporting and network testing, it can also be exploited in distributed denial of services attack by the hackers. We're gonna discuss about DDoS later in this video. The next thing, for what purpose ICMP is used. The primary purpose of ICMP is for error reporting. When two devices connect over the internet, the ICMP generates error to share with the sending devices in the event that any of the data did not get to its intended destination. For example, if the packet of the data is too large for the router will drop the packet and send an ICMP message back to the original source for the data. The second use of the ICMP protocol is to perform network diagnostic. Basically, the ping is operate on ICMP. Ping utility is simplified version of the trace route. A ping will test the speed of the connection between two devices and report exactly how long it takes a packet of data to reach its destination and come back to the server devices. We gonna learn about ping later in this video. So before we discuss how ICMP work, let's first have a look on how ICMP format look like. So basically, this is how ICMP format look like. The first thing is type, which is of 8-bit. So it basically contains the information of message type. That is a brief description of message so that a receiving network would know what kind of the message it is receiving and how to respond to it. So the some common message type are type 0, as you can see here. Type 0 is for the echo reply, type 3 for destination unreachable, type 5 for redirect message, type 8 for echo request, type 11 for time exceeded, time 12 is parameter problem. So remember this type 3 destination unreachable. We're gonna discuss about this. So next we have this code, which is of 8-bit. It generally carries some additional information about the error message and type. Next we have the checksum. The checksum is used to check the number of the bits to come of the complete message and enable to ICMP2 to ensure that complete data is delivered. The next 32-bit of ICMP header are extended header, which has the work of pointing out the problem in IP message. And at the last we have the data payload, which is of variable length. Now let's talk about how does ICMP work. So the first thing I'm gonna discuss in this video is, unlike the Internet protocol, ICMP is not associated with a transport layer protocol such as TCP or UDP. This makes the ICP a connectionless protocol. One device does not need to open a connection with another device before sending the ICMP message. Uh, Next thing is that the ICMP generate the ICMP message. Basically, when a network device encounter an issue during the transmission of the data packet, such as encountering an unreachable destination or a time exceeded in transmit, it generate an ICMP message. For instance, if a router receiving a packet intended for a destination that it cannot reach, it will generate the ICMP message, which is destination unreachable, as you can see in this image. Type 3 destination unreachable, the type of message which I discussed previous in this video. Next thing is that ICMP is also used for network testing purpose. such as ping requests, with one of its most common tool being the ping command. Basically, ping sends ICMP echo request message to the target host and waits for the ICMP echo reply message in response. The process helps access the availability and responsiveness of the network host. This image will help us to easily understand that how ping command work. So you can see the first we write the ping command and then it sends the request message to the host and contain the 30 which contain the 32 bytes of data, and then it receives a reply from the server. At the same time, it shows the packet round trip time, that is time taken by the packet to reach destination and back to the source. We can also see the TTL of the packet, that is time to live. So this was all about this slide. Next we're gonna discuss is how ICMP used in DDoS attack. So apart from all these functionality of ICMP, it can also used by the hacker to crash the website or to make it unreachable. The hacker can target the system and bombard it with the number of the ICMP echo request, and by default, the system will reply to the ICMP echo reply. Uh, System will reply to the request with ICMP echo reply, but till certain limit, as it has as it also has its certain bandwidth. So ultimately, the site will not reachable, and this is what we call distributed denial of services DDoS attack. So DDoS attack can happen in various ways. The first way is the ping flood, or we can say ICMP flood. So in this, attackers flood the target server with a large number of ICMP echo requests. The target server, overwhelmed by the flood of requests, become unable to respond to legitimate requests, leading to the denial of services for legitimate users. The second thing is ping of death attack. A ping of death attack is when the attacker sends a ping larger than the maximum allowable size of the packet to the targeted machine, causing the machine's freeze or crash. The packet gets fragmented on the way to its target, but when the target resembles the packet into the original maximum exceeding size, the size of the packet causes a buffer overflow. So the ping of death attack is largely historical at this point. So So yeah, ICMP can also be used in DDoS attack by the hacker. So this was all about this video. Thank you.